Riding on the tram. They have such exotic birds here in Tallinn. Wow, so exotic. F-Hoone. This is a great place to get breakfast. So we're having breakfast, and check this out. This is called sirniki. And what's that?
Well, it's called an egg sandwich.
An egg sandwich. All right, friends, suit up. It's time to do some sightseeing. Tallinn, Estonia. This is why grappling hooks were invented. It looks like Kyle found a view that he likes. Hey bird, you realize your insurance doesn't cover you from falling from that height. So here is Tallinn, and that's my Airbnb. So, what do I see when I leave my Airbnb? Let me show you. Not a bad view. It's such a beautiful day. So Kyle and I are gonna walk around Tallinn.
There's a dachshund. Look at the dachshund.
There's a dachshund.
So cute.
There's a dachshund. Well, that looks comfy. What do they say? Birds of a feather? There's some really quaint streets to walk around on. All right, let's do a 360 view of the town square. I think only restaurants can survive here. There's definitely some shades of the Middle Ages here in Tallinn. There's some lovely little streets around here. It's Good Friday, and Kyle has found a coffee shop that's open. Let's try it.
The other one was closed.
Cappuccinos.
Cheers.
Look at the steeple on that church. Wow. Well, isn't that something? Did anyone lose a ferry down this well? Nice hat. There's so many embassies in this area. There's the Embassy of the Netherlands, and there's the Embassy of Ireland. The Swedish Embassy in Tallinn. I've never seen two babies in such deep contemplation before. This is a nice little area. Here is a monument to Estonia's War of Independence. It was achieved in 1920. I love Tallinn! I heard really good stuff about this coffee shop. My cousin Kyle highly recommended it, so time to give it a try. Here's some Ethiopian coffee and a prosciutto sandwich. I got a cookie too. I'm going to assume that this is art. They might be giants. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, that's pretty artistic. It seems safe to say everybody loves graffiti. There's something I noticed about Estonia. The entire banking industry seems to be Swedish. There's Swedbank, there's Nordea, there's SEB. Just a little strange. I love walled cities. It's one of the best parts about living in Europe. It looks like you can walk on top of the city wall. Now, how do I get up into the wall? I found the entrance. Well, it looks like I made it. Pretty cool, huh? This tower reminds me a little bit of the Eagle Tower in Carnarvon. A pretty nice view also. There's a nice little path along the castle wall. Looks like there's a little cafe tucked in here. Let's check it out. This is pretty neat. Cappuccino. So what surprises me is that we're about 1 kilometer from the city center. And yet this is the housing. It's not large apartment buildings. It's these old style houses. The Seaplane Harbor. There's the seaplane. Here's an old British-built submarine owned and operated by Estonia. Now this is a submarine. Time to go down inside. Inside the belly of the ship. Now I'm underneath the submarine. That submarine is really quite large. A rescue helicopter. Kyle has found the gun turrets. This looks like something out of RoboCop. They also have an aquarium here.
About how whenever he was younger, all he did was watch basketball and talk about the team, how he'd stay up until like...
Kyle will demonstrate for you the difference in beers. Go right ahead. I can't see it. I can see his hand. There's a seagoing vessel. Let's board it. Now inside the ship. The mess room's quite nice.
Is everything looking good down there, sir?
Quite good, quite good.
Good. It's all good up here.
So after the Soviet invasion of Estonia, a lot of Russians moved here, and you can still hear Russian on the streets quite often today. I'd say that more than half of the TV stations here are in Russian as well. So of course we're going to have a Russian Orthodox church here in Tallinn as well. Here's the Estonian Parliament building across from the Russian Orthodox Church. Happy Easter, everyone. Good day to you, good sir. Right now in Tallinn, there's a great contrast between the old and the new. Here's one of the older style buildings here in Tallinn, and one of the newer ones. In today's Tallinn, these buildings will be new apartment buildings in probably a year or two. Yep, here's a newly built development. It looks like tree branches are holding up the building. All right, Kyle recommended eating at this restaurant.
It was a 22-minute walk, but I didn't tell Andrew this. Went the wrong way for a short period of time, so it's probably like a 30-minute walk. Sorry.
All right, let's eat. It's beer in a wine glass.
Oh, here's something else.
This looks like a pretty good meal. We have quesadillas, chicken wings, and a deer shoulder. Time to eat. Kyle, overall thoughts on the meal?
It was good. It was good. I want. I don't know, man. I'm so hungry. It was good. It was still good, but I still want to eat things.
I was very pleased with the quesadillas, very pleased with the chicken wings. I feel like it was like American food. It was spicy and it was just wonderful. And
okay, so the deer shoulder, I will say this, like it was really good. So the deer shoulder had deer au jus, like a sauce from the deer. It was amazing. Like the deer was so tender, so flavorful, like not even chewy at all. It was on one of those verge, like melts in your mouth kind of things. It was great. I loved it. I really did.
But he's still hungry.
But I'm still hungry.
All right, so maybe buy two. That's what I'm saying. So, all right, it was really good food, so I recommend it.
Or go with someone who doesn't eat all their food, and then you can, like, you know, assist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Kyle was still hungry.
Yeah.
Burger. The light sits so pretty on the city. All right, it's 4:27 in the morning. I'm at the airport, so I guess this trip is over. It's been fun. It's dripping.
Got some juicage.